It's me. It's me. It's Driver 53.
Welcome everybody to a map review with me, Driver 53. And y'all, we got a brand new map today. Today is October 16th, 2020, and the name of the map is Blue Mountain Valley. Now, Blue Mountain Valley was made by TNTmodding, and it's surprisingly small. It's only 117.48 megabytes, which is crazy. And the slot count is only 593 on New Farmer. So I came straight into New Farmer here. We've got $100,000, just like always. And a lot of the buildings on this map look like base game stuff. But the way that they have them arranged is awesome. So you start out here. This is your main house, just like you would have on Ravenport. So we're going to go back around over here first. And you're going to see this huge barn, just like you would have on Ravenport. But look at this scenery. It's amazing, right? So you're going to come over here, and what do you got? You got a horse stable. It's pretty awesome. Now, unfortunately, I'm not on PC. I don't know exactly how many this will hold right now. So I will go in here at the end and put in the value at the bottom when I do my edit on how many this will hold. But it's all your standard stuff. You got where your water goes in at, where you're going to put your straw at. You're going to have your food over on the other side. And you're going to have your buy point. This is where your food's going to go right here. And you're going to load all your animals in right here. So it's beautiful. It's an awesome piece. And just look at this view, y'all. Now you may notice you got a field right here, right off the bat, right? And we own it. It's cultivated, nothing in it, unfortunately. Now, as you guys can see, there's some really cool stuff all around back out there. We're going to get to that in a minute. Let's bring up our little map here. So this was our horses. So let's go around over here. You got a little road here that you could take, right? Over to your next spot. And it's chickens. Buy point, obviously. Ooh, is not right there. Hold on. It's around over here. So this is going to be your food. And your buy point for your chickens is right here. So they've taken this building, an in-game building, and turned it into kind of like a big chicken coop, right? You're not going to be able to get in here at all, but the chickens can. See that? But you're not. It's all boarded up. But they're able to get in there through physics and stuff. And then this is your, I guess, an incubation house is what it would be. And that's where your eggs go in. And you could see that they already gave you pallets, egg container pallets. So they're going to automatically load in there, and you're going to be able to take them off and go sell them. So that's your egg, or your chickens. And once again, I'll figure out how many go in here, and I'll put the value at the bottom. So let's keep coming around this right here. So we have a fork, and I don't want to go that way because that's going to go to some fields that we don't own. But I definitely want to go this way. So we're going to take us right back up next to the house. Now this garage right here, you can't use. It's decoration only, unfortunately. But if we come this way, you're going to see that we have a water station. And we got some equipment. We'll start going through all that here in a little bit. But over here, you got a nice, huge silo, right? So let's take a look at this silo and see how much it holds. So it looks like 400,000 is what you have right now, total capacity. And you actually start with some stuff too. So not bad, not bad. Now there is one awesome thing about this map. If we go all the way to the end, you guys can see, not those last two, sorry. Right here, we have grapes, red grapes and white grapes. So our silos can't hold it. Now I know that there is another silo on the map also. So I don't know if this one here is probably like 350, I'd say. Probably 250 plus a 1, because there's another silo that's smaller that's typically 150. So, I'm on console. It's going to be hard for me to do that easily, but I might be able to tell you how much. If I'm not, I'm sorry, but total capacity right now is 400,000. So, more equipment, got a couple sheds. You know, this is all like in-game stuff, right? So when you come over here, you got a lime station already on property, which is awesome. You have liquid fertilizer and herbicide. Awesome. You have a hayloft here also. Which, let's see how much our hayloft can hold. 250,000. So that's a standard one, not modded out. Now over here, you got your maintenance point. You got some old junk cars back here. Those things are awesome. More equipment. So, you know, no regular garages, just sheds around here right now. So let's go this way. Alright. So look at this. It's the cattle, the stable, or the, not the stable, but the cattle barn off Ravenport. Got a couple nice places here. So what this is going to be your milk pickup, which is awesome. Right? Around over here, you're going to have this, which I believe this is straw. This is going to be food and water. Alright, so straw, food, and water. There. Now, if we keep coming around to the other side here, and sorry I'm not any faster, slurry, obviously. You got manure here, and then over here is where you're going to buy. And they're going to load right in here. Like, how awesome is that? Let's see if we can get in this. Get in here. See, and then they're going to come in and going to open up. So there's no way to actually get into the building. But then look at this huge meadow. I mean, it's absolutely huge, right? If you could, I don't know, there might be a gate that you could even get in here. Let's go find out. I'm not seeing any gate right now. I don't know if you can get in here and like plow this up and do anything with it. Let's keep looking. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It's going to be kind of sad if you can't get in here and do anything with it. But considering it's base game, it seems like a base game item. Let me put it that way. Yeah, y'all, I do not see a gate. Now, I could be wrong. There could be one as we get into it. But I don't see one at all. So I don't think there's any way to get in here and modify this. Wow. Okay. But then you got a bunker silo right here. So if you want to make your silage for your TMR or whatever like that, you got a double bunker here. Looks pretty awesome. So that's your cows. And once again, I will try and figure out how many go in there and put the value at the bottom. So now we're going to look at some equipment really quickly. So you start off with this, the Rothel mash. You got a header for corn and sunflowers. You got a normal header, also a draper, so it's going to be easy to get that thing around. And then you come over here, you got a Case Puma 240, awesome. You got a planter with a tank, perfect. And you keep coming around over here, and you're going to have a New Holland, and I believe, what is this one, a T5 120. That's pretty nice. And they're going to go ahead and give you a Stoll front lifter and a bucket. Awesome. Looks like you got a herbicide tank here. You got a fertilizer or lime spreader here. That's awesome. So everything you need is right there for these two pieces of equipment. Perfect. You've also got this right here. Looks like a big seeder. And a big cultivator. So what is that thing over there? I'm still kind of new to the game, y'all. I would think this would be a planter also. Do you have two planters? Well, that seems interesting. And then a nice trailer over here. A really nice trailer. Looks like it's been costed out pretty good. So let's go hop in the Case, because it's the fastest one. And we're going to go drive around to a couple other places really quick. I'm going to start this thing up. Get out of here. There we go. So let's go this way. So we've got a road that goes up kind of that way, and we're gonna not take it. We're gonna go here right. Okay. You can see we've got another awesome building up here. So this is going to be pigs. So you got another spot here for some equipment. And you got pigs here. Pretty awesome. So this is going to be your buy point. And then you're going to have food here. Looks like your water is going to be over there. With straw right here in the corner. You got slurry here. And you got a manure right here. So, once again, don't have to go inside. And you got 3 more pieces of equipment. You have a manure spreader, you have a slurry spreader, and you got a John Deere. And the John Deere is a 6155M. I mean, you got some really nice equipment here to start off with on this map. So that's your. Oh, let's look at the map or the fields too. So this is 2 of your fields that you can see right out there. And I love how they're not perfectly flat. You got a little bit of roll, and these things can be so easily combined and expanded out. I mean, look at all this space you have to expand out. So, and I don't know if you can see the mini map down there. You have a lot more room that you could have some really, really nice, distinct fields, or just one huge, massive field here. So that's awesome. Now, the last place we need to go is going to be up here on the hill, and all of this is yours to start with. So that's the other thing that I don't think I did a good job of explaining when I first came in here. All of this is yours that we're looking at right now. So we got a couple of different ways. One, you know, obviously out that way, or the second one is to come back here. And look at all this grass that you have that you're going to be able to mow right off the bat. Start making some silage and whatever you want to do. So this up here, we'll come around over here, is you've got a few more buildings that you're going to be able to put equipment into. And pretty big buildings too. I mean, that's pretty deep. But this is your sheep. So you're going to have food here, water over there, and that'll be it. And your buy point, obviously. Oh, and then where's the wool? Wool's probably going to be not here. This is the buy point. Okay. So, and I don't think it tells me, does it? No, it doesn't tell me how many I'm going to have. But I will put that value. And this is going to be your pickup point. Okay, so that's where all your wool goes right there. So, that's that. That is your farm. So once again, if we look at the map, okay, that is everything that you own. Huge. There's 2 fields down here in the bottom, 9 and 10, and you own 4 and 5 up here on the side, which I showed you. All of them are in cultivated status right now, and they all need to be plowed. So, just letting you know, this area does not look like you can get into at all. But there's a lot of grass there for you to be able to mow. I mean, a lot of grass there for you to be able to mow. So if we come here, I mean, that is a ton of grass. Absolutely awesome. I love the way they set this map up. Now, while we're here, let's go ahead and start looking at plots. So a lot of these, you're going to be able to buy in groups. And then a lot of them are huge pieces. So, I mean, look at all this area that you have out here. There's no field in it right now. But for 300,000, you can make whatever you want over there. And the same thing, all these, I mean, they're not bad on prices. You're going to be able to come along. Now, I found a really interesting one right here. Like $33,000, 74. They've broken these up into some really nice manageable chunks. Now, the biogas plant is 234, and we'll get over there and take a look at it. You know, but like ones here in the middle, they're individual. Like I said, some of them, you got to buy them in chunks. But it doesn't look like many of them. Maybe it's only that one. There we go. So 26, 27, 29, and 7. Now, down here, you buy this all at once, and this is where your actual vineyards are at also. But then out here, I mean, you can buy all this stuff separately, and then this big whole field for 500,000. We'll talk about the other part across the river when we get down there. So let's hop in and drive around and go check out the biogas plant, and then we'll check out the animal dealership and come around to these other sell points like this. So we're gonna get going up this road right here, and I'll see you guys along the way. All right, so you guys, as you guys can see, just really nice the way that the landscaping is here. So it looks like you should be able to do just about anything you want to do with these pieces of property. There's nothing really stopping you from combining a lot of this together, and the trees seem like they're going to be easy to get out. I haven't tried to take any down yet, but they don't look like they're going to be too terribly difficult like some of the maps that we've had recently that have had some really, really gnarly trees. But I mean, just look, everything is so nice. Now you've got like a little spot here. I don't know what the PDA is trying to tell us. I guess you could set up like anything right there. A little roundabout type thing. Not a roundabout, but like a cul-de-sac. So we're going to keep coming along here. And it looks like, yeah, I mean, just... It doesn't look like you're going to need super high horsepower equipment either to run these fields. So that's really encouraging, at least on this portion of the map, right? And like, really, I mean, look at that. There's trees, but you could flatten all that out. Not flatten it, but take all those trees out. And then put some fields over there. Make your own fields. And be good to go. So this here's the biogas plant. So, a couple huge bunkers. Look at those things. Absolutely huge. And you've got your fill point right here. Looks like your digestate is going to be back over there. And I'm assuming that this right here would be for maybe manure system if you had it. I'm on console, so I don't really know exactly what that is. So I'll just say your drop-off point is there in the typical style that you see, and your digestate is over on the other that you would typically see. So huge silo bunkers, though. I mean, these things are bunker silos are enormous. It's awesome. So we're gonna keep coming along here, and I mean, it just continues. You continue to have nice rolling type hills that I think you could take some trees out and not have any problem putting stuff in there. So now we're going to come over to the animal dealer, which looks really, really cool. So once again, yep, you've got the bull from Ravenport sitting right here. That's awesome. And you got another building over here. It doesn't look like anything's going on, but down over here is going to be your buy point for your animals. I love the chute that they have coming out. That is really cool. So we're going to keep coming around over here and drive down here to the left and make our way to more of our sell points. And just look at this. It's really sparse, the trees are here, but there's enough here that, man, you could make some really, really good money, I feel. I mean, some tall trees too. And like I said, once again, you wouldn't have to, it wouldn't take a whole lot to put fields in here. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. So, what do we have here? It's a sell point, and it looks like you're going to be over on this side over here. So, let's bring up our big map once we find where this spot is at. Alright, so it looks like you're going to be inside here. Perfect. So let's pull up the map. And where are we at? We are at Smith Mill. Perfect. So let's go on over to the dairy next. It's pretty small. I don't think that would matter though. I think you'd be able to get in there okay. It's a beautiful building. It really is. It's a very nice building. So, once again, we're going to come over here to the dairy. So I guess if you're running cows, this would be a primary spot for you that you're going to want to sell your milk at. So we're going to go ahead and come in here. And this looks like... Yeah, this looks like the point from Ravenport again. It's pretty cool. So that's your sell point there. No problem. So you're going to keep coming on out. And we're going to come over around this road here. And we're going to have one more sell point right here. So it's right here where I'm sitting at right now. And let's see what this is. Can we figure out what it is real quick, actually? Spinnery, maybe? Yeah, let's check it out. Yep, spinnery. Perfect. So now what I want to do is I want to come up here to... Ooh, how do I want to handle this? You know, let's go to the shop. Yeah, let's go to the shop, and then we'll check out the barn. So this is the first ever map tour that I'm giving, and I'm sorry if I seem like I'm kind of all over the place. Just trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing with this. Hope you guys are getting something out of it. If you are, go ahead and throw it in the comments if it's good or not. So let's go ahead and hop out here. Now it shows a spot for fuel. So it looks like you're going to be able to buy fuel. Where at? Here? That doesn't seem right. Huh. Quite odd. You know, let's hop in the tractor and find out. Maybe just like right here in this corner. Let's see. Yeah, right there. So somehow that's your fuel point. Even though I don't see a tank or anything, that's where you're going to get your fuel at. Okay. And I don't know. I don't see anything else that would be inside here. I don't see any other sell point or anything. So I think it's just a really nice, cool junkyard. And that reminds me a lot of Ravenport also, doesn't it? Maybe. So it looks like this is going to be the shop. And this is going to be where you get more, where you work on your vehicles at. Awesome. So if you don't want to do it at your house, this would be where you bring them to. So if you want to set up your farm somewhere else. So let's find out where equipment goes. I'm assuming it's going to go out here. So let's just get this out of the way really quick. And we'll rent a couple things, at least a couple things that are lower in value to see where they appear at. Just really quickly. Alright, so we're going to look out here. Let's go to this. Let's just rent, I don't know, a trailer. A simple trailer. You know, we'll... Oh, did you guys see this? Look at the trailers. They actually haul your grapes, too. So make sure, if you're doing that, you get ones that show that, if you're really interested in getting the grapes. So the bigger ones here, some of them do, and then some don't. So be careful with your mods, too. I've got a bunch of other mods loaded in here. So just be careful with that. Most of them look like they do. If you want to do grapes, make sure you definitely pay attention to that. So, let's see, what's next? Oh yeah, we wanted to do a trailer really quickly. We're gonna, we're just gonna lease it really quick to see where it shows up at. So, perfect, right there, right where I thought. Now, I don't know if you're gonna get 2 rows. It looks like you have enough room that you might be able to get 2 rows here. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So let's run. Where do we want to go to now? Let's run to the barn. So we're gonna run back this way over here. And the barn's going to be important if you've got a lot of that, you know, grass like I was talking about. If you're making hay or silage bales, or if you start harvesting, you got a lot of straw, and you're not providing your animals with that, or you got excess. This is where you're going to want to take it for sure. So the barn potentially could be important to you. And it looks like it's going to be very, very similar to what Ravenport was also. It looks like the wood processing point is moved just slightly, but your straw is going to be the same. So got the big conveyor there going up. It's going to ship everything up for you. So that's awesome. You're going to come out here the same. So yeah, that's the same as what you saw before. So let's run across over here now and see what this other building is. So once again, I mean, just look at these fields, y'all. If I can get out away from these trees. Holy cow. I mean, these fields are awesome. I mean, there'd be no problem combining these things into one big one. This reminds me a lot, and I think it's made to be a American style map, just the way that everything is. So look at this building. Wow. Got a big sell point here that you drive in through. That's awesome. Come out the other side. That reminds me a lot of the port at Ravenport-ish. So let's take a look. That's Johnson Supply. Awesome. So let's go ahead and go over here to the grain mill. I know there's a bridge, but I want to come back to that last. So let's run over to this other mill really quickly. And then we'll run over to the vineyards. That's something I've never experienced before, is vineyards. I know Ishia Farms has it, maybe one other one. And to get some of the equipment for this map, you actually need to download Ishia Farms. So make sure you have plenty of space available. I didn't realize how much it was going to take up. I don't know if you can get rid of Ishia once you do it, but like the grape planter and things like that, it requires you to have those already installed. So keep that in mind. You are going to need plenty of space if you want to do those activities. So another awesome sell point right here. Just going to pull up here, sell, and then keep on moving. So awesome. Now when we turn this way to the right, now we're going to head over towards the vineyards that are already set up and established. Now for those people that know how to use the vineyards and all that, awesome, perfect. If you got any suggestions, go ahead and feel free to leave them in the comments. I have never played on these before, but they look pretty straightforward. So you got 3 rows here of white grapes, or 3 sections of white grapes, and I'm going to cut around over this way and I will show you the red grapes. So quite a few rows of them also. So you don't own this to start with, but it's not incredibly expensive. It's only 179,000. So you need to rent or buy some of the equipment, but there is a silo right here that you already have access to. So you could put your grapes in here, I'm pretty sure. Straight in here, if you'd like to. And it's a bigger one. Drop off point, collect point, all the same. Now, let's run back down this road, and we're going to go cross the bridge. And I'm sorry for backtracking. It's just there's no really kind of good way to do this. So, you know what? There is one little spot down here that I wanted to look at just to make sure there was nothing here. There might be a surprise. And if there's not, I'll cut this out. Oh wow, y'all, check this out. It is a boat dock. This is cool. Now, I wonder, can I get out here on this thing? Oh, I can! Look at that. Does this say Harbor Patrol? Yes, it does. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Got some boats here. You know what, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try and see if we can get in one of the boats. If I drowned, I'm sorry. Oh, it's just part of the decoration. I can't actually get in it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. But that's still pretty cool. You can like get out here. And the same thing with this one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in here. I'm nervous right now. I can't swim very good. So, big boat. Can we get up on it? You can... Oh no. Oh no. I guess I can swim. Okay. Decoration only, folks. Decoration only. Y'all, my heart just skipped like 27 beats. But it looks like we got another boat coming down this way, like it makes a patrol, which is really cool. So now, we're gonna head over to the other side of the river and check out the sawmill and see what else is over there. So, let me get around over there and I'll see you guys there. Alright everybody, so here we are. We're crossing the bridge now. Beautiful bridge. I don't think you're going to be able to get very much very many boats down there. I don't know what that guy is going to do. Hopefully he's not going to try and get under there. But, you know, you come across here and you're immediately into thicker forests. Now I know it's not like crazy thick, but I mean there's no grass on the ground. So it is pretty overgrown. Lots of potential for income here, I have a feeling. And we're going to turn around here, or drive around here to the left, and this is going to be your sawmill. And you can see that it was right on the waterfront. So, we'll drive around over here. And it looks pretty standard. It really does. You're going to have a sell point right there for wood chips. And you're going to have a sell point right here for logs. Now, this is super easy to get to. That is awesome. Thank you TNTmodding for making that so easy to get to. I know sometimes they're like way in the back and super tricky. Now, I don't think this one's gonna have any type of putting logs out in the water and making money, but it could. I mean, I know there's a couple maps that you can do that on. So you know what? Let's, oh, I don't own this property. I guess we'll just have to find out later. So, yeah. But I just wanted to drive through and show you guys a little bit more of this woods. It's beautiful. I mean, there's so much potential. Like I said, now these down here are quite more expensive. Was there a way to get out over on this side? It shows a little road. Is it? Looks like I have to go around behind. Yeah, so right here. Awesome. So, I mean, you could just have an entire logging setup. Not even worry about the farming. And just come over here and do logging. And that's what it says in the description. So the description of this map says, "Welcome to Blue Mountain Valley. This is a simple place to begin a great career in farming, animal husbandry, or forestry. Or if you're up for it, you can take on all three. There are also red and white grapes included. Required mods are the Broad 9000L, DRL 140N, and Grape Planter. Includes several modded pieces of equipment for potato and sugar beet harvesting, as well as forage harvesters." So let me show you that really quick, and that's what we're going to end on here. So if you go to potato technology, and you look at this guy right here, usually you only have one option, right? So let's go to this one first. It looks exactly the same, except that it holds 50,000 liters, y'all. This guy here only holds 9590, not even 10,000 liters. This one here, same horsepower, but you're getting 5 times the amount, over 5 times the amount, right? And it's 41 slots. Now, this other one that you're seeing here, this Homer, oh my goodness, y'all, this thing is a beast. Okay, 626 horsepower. Go anywhere. It's 150,000 liters is what it holds. It does sugar beets and potatoes. And for anybody that's wondering, the slot count is only 16. I don't know how they did it. Main color. Look at all these different options, y'all. I mean, anything you want. Anything. Rim color. Same thing. So you know what? Let's go pink. This is pink month. We're going pink. Look at that. Design color. I don't know. Bright. Oh, that's your netting. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. And you got all your different tires. I mean, the most important part here is it only costs you $25,000 to lease this, and it holds 150,000 liters. This one right here costs you 25,000 and it only holds 10. Why in the world would you ever use that when you have this now? This is a absolute game changer on this map. It's awesome. Now, beet technology, I don't see anything really different, right? I mean, this one, they put these in. But down here in forage harvesters, I haven't done a whole lot of forage stuff, but these right here that say dual trailer, there's got to be something with that. I don't know what it is, But when you look at the back, it's got 2 hookups for trailers. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So let's look at the back of that. And then we'll go back over to this one. Because it's the Crone, right? The big X. Yeah. Swing around here. Nope. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. So if anybody knows that, definitely throw it down in the comments. Let me know what's going on. Yeah, we might have an update to this map also. Or not this map, but an update to my video of this map, just to kind of explain a few more of these things. So, that's that. Awesome pieces of equipment. You can see the trailers were modded, or had the access for the other stuff. So, I just want to say, I appreciate everybody checking this video out. My very first one. If you have any suggestions, any comments, things I should do, if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you give me a thumbs down, though, maybe leave a comment as to why you didn't like it. That way I can improve and make better content for you, the viewer. That's what I'm here for, is to make stuff that you're going to enjoy, or that you're going to learn from. And if I just get a thumbs down and don't really know why, then it's tough for me to understand why someone didn't like it, obviously. So, if you liked it and you want to check out some of my other content, I do Let's Play series also, and just have a lot of fun. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe, and if you do subscribe, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can see when I'm releasing more content. But until next time, everybody, this is Driver53 signing off.